Not gonna rap again, but I'm gonna rap again. All right, okay. Hi, my name is Valerie. Ran up to my salary. Fucked up the words because hi, my name is Valerie. Yeah, you see, this is why I can't rap every time I get on, because that's what people are going to expect. That's not me. It is me. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the passenger seat of my Nissan Altima. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. First and foremost, I would like to say thank you to everyone that has reached out to me individually or directly. That's the same word. Everyone that has reached out to me regarding Passenger Seat Parlay, and just so much love. So much freaking love, okay? And, it's taken me a while to do this kind of thing, but I'm just proud of myself for doing it and actually taking something off of my bucket list, off of my notepad, off of my subconscious, and just putting it out there in the world. And thank you to Brooklyn Podcast Studio for giving me a place to host my demon art. Yeah. And by the way, y'all, my little podcast, this shit is not easy. I thought going into it, I'm like, okay, this is going to be easier. I could just do the audio. I don't have to worry about YouTube setup, lighting, because mainly my stuff is verbal communication, one-on-one stuff. But I'm like, baby, podcasting is not easy. I need to grab your attention for 20 minutes. That is hard. We can't even double tap. Come on now. If you follow me on Instagram, I post a lot. And I know y'all be double tapping because I be double tapping myself. I'm like, okay, I'm over it. But thank you guys so much for the love. I really do appreciate it. I'm a little stuffy today because New York is blooming. And I think I have allergies. I don't know. It's wild. But thank you so much. Anyway, I want to take y'all today. Welcome to the very first Blerdy-Girl Wednesday episode. Blerdy-Girl Wednesday is here. Super excited. I'm about to wave my blurred flag. And for those who do not know what the urban term of blurred is, it is AKA Black Nerd. Black Nerd Blerd. And we are the most slept on community in the world, okay? Blerds, we're first of all, being black it's like being part of some secret society of just swag. I don't know what it is. You just kind of have to be there. I don't know. It's just an inside joke. I don't know. Being black is one thing, which is amazing. And then to be a nerd and bring your swag and your essence to the just nerd culture, it's unmatched. It's unmatched. So that is that. And plus, Blerd love. Oh, God. I'm dating a Blerd. And I'm that's my type, clearly. I have an episode coming out with my bestie, Leche Lux, where we discuss our each other's types and everything like that. And I am most definitely a Blerd lover. So Blerd love is the best. So yeah, today is Blerdy-Girl Wednesdays, where I'm going to go into different segments of anime, telenovelas. I don't watch reality TV, so we're not getting Bad Girls Club or Love is Blind reactions. That's just not my niche. There's a lot of girlies who do that, pero that's not me. And yeah, we're going to get into it. We're going to go down my different animes that I like. Mostly my category of animes that I love are the ones from my childhood, which are the 80s, 90s animes. Shout out to Tenchi Muyo, my very first anime, my favorite anime. And actually, I realized that I'm a big fan of harem animes, which is where you have a guy who's always surrounded by bad bitches, so to speak. Now, I wanted my partner to come on today because he's anime. He's a manga reader. So there's this elitism in the Blerd community, in the anime community at that, for people who read mangas versus people who watch animes like myself. I'm not a manga reader. I used to read comic books when I was younger and stuff like that. But I'm a whole 30 plus, so I don't really have time to watch, to read comic books anymore or read mangas. He wants me to read a manga so bad. And I think one day, babe, I will read a manga front to cover, back. What is it? Because aren't mangas backwards? Yeah. So y'all understand. I will read a manga from my boo. But I'm away until my last name is changing because, we just not going to sacrifice things just to sacrifice things. But let me not project. But welcome to Blerdy-Girl Wednesday. Let's see here. I have some Q&As. And don't worry, y'all. I ain't going to drown y'all with like a 30-minute Q&A episode. But we definitely are looking forward to starting this content. First of all, before I go into my Blerdy-Girl content, I just like to say, in Japanese, the term anime is used to refer to all animated works regardless of style or origin. So remember, that is what anime means in Japanese, which obviously in American culture, we recognize animes as the animation style of the Japanese. So we call it anime. However, in Japanese, they refer to all animated works, regardless of style and origin, as anime. So that being said, some of these animes that I'm about to list, before y'all come for me in the comments and my DM talking about, oh, that's not an anime, shut your mouth. Go ahead and listen to that quote. Google it. It is what it is. So that there you go. Put my disclaimer out there. So first question. What's the most... Whoa. Not me not being able to read, child. It's been a long day. I just got out of the office and my eyes are tired. So here we are. What's the most memorable anime plot twist you've experienced? Plot twist. I don't want to... Animes are just so, vast. And I don't think... There's two that come to mind. One was the ending of Death Note, which was wild. Again, I'm a nerd, and I love nerds. L, that's my boo. Just the way that Light was defeated was crazy. I did not know how that anime was going to end. Definitely look it up. Death Note, I think it's on Netflix right now. Death Note plot twist was A1. And then the other one that's not really a plot twist, but when I came of age to kind of reflect back and think about it, I was just like, yo, this whole anime is disturbing. And that's Sailor Moon. Now, most millennials, anyone born in the 90s, we were raised off of Sailor Moon, Crystal Light Power. We were in our backyard spinning in circles, pretending to transform into Sailor Moon. We have our poses. Come on, I could take you there, anywhere. Sailor Moon. And we all were in love with Tuxedo Mask, Darren. Oh, that's what I named my first Ken doll. Now, when I think about it, I'm like, yo, so Sailor Moon's in middle school. She's 14, right? And Darren is a whole grown-ass man going to college. Because when I think about it, in a lot of anime is both beautiful and twisted at the same time. A lot of these animes are, about schoolgirls, and these girls be young as fuck, and, these grown men. Listen, anime gets dark, and it gets perverted. But I was just like, wait a minute. 1 + 1 is not equaling 2 over here. I'm like, this is kind of inappropriate. Darren, you are kind of grown. You're in college. Why are you dealing with this middle schooler? And Sabrina was just, and I remember watching Sailor Moon damn, why is Sabrina so childish? But then it's like, baby, she's a child. It's like, she's not even grown. So I guess that's kind of like a plot twist. This is a great question. I was literally just on the phone with my friend talking about this. Which anime has the best character development in your opinion? If someone had asked me this about a week ago, I would have said Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Just his character development between all 3 books, I thought was beautifully drawn out, especially for that age group for children. And in the time, because it came out live in 2005. That character development, A1. But baby, Zuko, you have been surpassed by Thorfinn. Oh my gosh. Thorfinn from Vinland was amazing. I just finished it literally 2 days ago, season 2. I think book 3 is coming out in 2025. It's on Netflix. It's an American anime that follows North mythology, Vikings and such. And just like a little synopsis, it's like young child. His dad's like the best Viking out there, like he's well known, and he gets killed in front of him because of him. And then he has like this 15-year like grudge and like vendetta to like kill the guy who killed his father. And then at the end, I'm ruining it for I'm low key. I don't want to ruin it for people. But basically, he goes through. Oh God, I don't want to ruin it for people. But basically, we watch Thorfinn go through PTSD. We watch him go through depression. We watch him evolve and grow through it. We watch him heal and what he did to heal. And I'm going to have a whole separate episode on Blerdy-Girl Wednesday discussing Vinland. So I'm not going to go into it. So right now, this is your first Blerdy-Girl Wednesday. I don't know when I'm going to record the next. But when you're hearing this, go watch Vinland season 1 and 2 on Netflix. Trust me, it is gory. That's the thing about me. Like, I like anime. I like two types. I like harem animes. But I need action. I need a novella. I need a plot. I need character development. If you're someone who's not really into anime, but you do like, telenovelas, you like drama, a little action doesn't bother you, sure. I mean, it's a lot of action. I ain't gonna hold you. Vinland is very bloody. I'm not a big fan of blood and stuff like that. So there's a few times I had to like close my eyes, turn away. But like the action will pour you in, baby. But yeah, to answer the question, Thorfinn from Vinland, in my opinion, has the best character development, top tier. And I look forward to just starting some new animes that I have on my list to go through to hopefully just be sparked. Like, I have so many animes queued up. There's just so much to go through. I'm over watching regular TV. I'm not a reality TV girl. If it's not something that I've watched in the past and that I never finished, or something new that's exciting, like, I'm not going to do it. And if it's too popular, I'm going to wait because the internet be ruining it for everybody. I'm going to watch it on my time. All righty. Let's see. What sparked your interest in nerd culture and how has it impacted your life? Well, that's a great question. What has sparked your interest in nerd culture and how has it impacted my life? Well, growing up with all brothers in a house where you have one TV and it's a democracy and you need a vote, when like you're not gonna win Gullah Gullah Island compared to like wrestling 2 out of 1. My younger brother, sometimes I could get him to side with me, but for the most part, it's whatever my older brother was watching that we would watch. So I grew up I grew up as a tomboy. Like I'm watching anime, wrestling, boy shit. That's just what I was watching. And of course, as I developed and, got older, I got more into my girly side because I would always hang out with my mom and we would watch our telenovelas and stuff like that. And how has it impacted my life? Man, I told y'all, I am a whole blerd. Like, even my type, I have a particular type. Like, you need to be smart in one way or some form. You need to be some type of like creative. You have to be like, I just love nerds. Like, I'm a Simon kind of girl. Segue, I have a separate segment talking about the alpha male fixtures. I don't know. I may do it today, tomorrow, who knows. But like I just like nerds. Like, we could talk, we watch the same things most times. I don't know. I guess, yeah, I don't know. And how is it? Yeah, that's it. I grew up with all brothers. I have a certain type. I like nerds. I like to talk about anime. I like to play video games. Like, that's just my type. That's my type. And if you want a free, get you a Blerd. I'm just saying. And Blerds be low-key loyal, too. Because if they're not at a freaking con, they're at home gaming. Like, just log in and see your man is on the PS5. You're good. Just saying. Oh, my God. The Blerd boys are up. How do you navigate the what kind of questions are these? How do you navigate the intersection of your Black identity and nerd identity? My intersection of my Black identity. Baby, what is Black? Being Black is just a vibe. I already said it. It's just a vibe. I navigate by just being me. I think that is something that everyone should just practice doing. At this age and time, it's like I'm just more comfortable with being me versus the version of me that tries to be what I think people want me to be. So I guess that answers that. What are some of your favorite books, comics, or shows, and why do you enjoy them? I could just think top two favorite anime, Avatar: The Last Airbender. One of my favorite shows is Charmed, Blerdy-Girl Wednesdays. We're going on a full, like, I might even add that to the Manic Monday episodes. I'm going on a full tailspin. Charmed, The Cult, anything like paranormal, Buffy, Ghost Whisperer. I told you Vinland I love now. But yeah, especially Avatar: The Last Airbender. I do have some content coming out specifically on that particular franchise, but that particular anime included my love of spirituality and Hinduism and all that jazz, Buddhism as well. Like it God, it's such a great freaking anime. It's just really good. And I'm going to go into it on another episode, but those are my favorite. Avatar: The Last Airbender and Charmed and Ghost Whisperer, I think was, I can relate. I don't know. What advice would you give to young blerds who may be struggling to find their place in the nerd community? Oh, that one's cute. To my young blerds, what I would say is, just be weird and be free. Like, your community is there. And I know it's hard to conform. Let's be real. My partner's a teacher, and we have discussions about the things that his particular students like to aspire to be, and especially in the Black community. I feel like everyone wants to be either a musician or an athlete. And yeah, we excel in these areas, but we're human. We excel in multiple other areas. And I feel like as a person of color, you shouldn't put yourself in a niche. Even as a gender, girls, you don't have to be into the whole makeup, hair, wigs, BBL lifestyle, like high value. Like, no, you don't have to do that. Be weird and be free to do and like what you want to do. And that's what I would, and don't be afraid. Well, I don't even think I need to tell these young blerds, because these Gen Zs, they don't give a fuck. They don't care, bro. I saw like people walk out in cosplay all the time. No con needed. They're just out here living their best lives. So I wish that's something that I allowed myself to do, which was be weird and be free and be me. Be weird, be free, and be me. That's a t-shirt, y'all. It's coming. So yeah, erasing your gender does not confine you to a particular genre of things. Just get what you're into. Okay. Can you share an experience where you had to overcome obstacles or stereotypes as a Black nerd? All my life I had to fight. Let me see. Can I share experience or had to overcome? Not a lot of people know that I'm a blerd because, I haven't dropped any of my cosplay content like that. Still working on it. I low-key think of this fourth grade memory. This was actually the first time someone questioned my personality because it was different from most girls. Yeah. Who is this bitch's name? Fourth grade, Jordan. Some girl from Canada. Was it fourth grade? Yeah, fourth grade or third grade. I don't remember. Elementary school. She had a wart on her leg, and I just thought it was so weird. At lunch, we had like assigned seats or whatever. And for some reason, I think somebody moved, but I used to sit next to like a girl, but like I was surrounded by like all guys, which was like annoying. I think that semester she like changed the seat table or something like that. But I'm just like, all boys all day. Like there's nothing to talk about. But then again, I grew up with brothers, so I did have stuff to talk about. I remember one day Jordan was sitting nearby and I was talking to like my classmate Brad. It was like WWE, like there was some kind of big ass fight the night before. And it was really good. It must have been like a melee or something because me and my brothers watched it the night before and we were super excited and we were talking about it. It was a really good show. I don't even remember what happened. It's 4th grade. So me and him were talking. We were really engaging. I was like, yeah, da-da-da. Then when he flipped him, like I was just having a moment, like when you're super excited, like talking about something that you saw. And then what did she say? I think the bitch said it at the table because she was like, you didn't watch it. You're just watching it so you could talk to the boys. And I'm just like, what I said? And then I told her to suck it like X-Pac. Oh, it was a glorious moment. And I had to bring a note home to my mom. So that was interesting. Fun fact. Oh my God. I think I brought the note home to my mom and she had to sign it. And then I just had my older brother forge my mom's signature for me because I told him what happened. Something like that. Oh God, I got away with so much shit as a kid. Shout out to being a first generation child. We're going to get into it on another episode, but yeah. So you suck it, Jordan. That was the first time I kind of had to like tell somebody like, I'm blerdy and proud. Like, get the fuck out of here, bitch. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I hope she's doing well in life. What are some of the most impactful moments or achievements in Black nerd history? Okay. You know what, though? Low key, Megan Thee Stallion just hosted the Anime Awards. So I thought that was very like, okay, everybody, attention. All right, we're up. They see us now. But then again, Megan has kind of like brought blerdism or just the love of Black people's love of anime to the surface. Now, let me hold you. People of color, and I'm just referring to me because people of color as Black nerds because I'm Black. Hello. People of color have always fucked around with anime all day. Like, there's a huge Spanish influence, love for Dragon Ball Z of anime, and just other countries. Obviously, we have the South Asian countries, all that jazz. Like, anime is like a unit. It's a lifestyle. And then the fact that a prominent young rapper was promoting it, and she, till this day, she cosplays. She always brings it into some of her art and all that jazz and music. So I thought that was really impactful for like the Blerdy community. But I was low-key kind of mad when she first came out. I'm like, sis, now you're going to have all these fake people wanting to be Blerd just because they think it's cool because Meg does it. And I was just like, ah. And then like us real ass Blerds from the 80s and the 90s who had a struggle through our Blerd life, who were like made fun of and all that stuff. It's like, man, we had to walk so y'all hoes can run. But then I was like, you know what? God is good. And, you know, we need more. We need a healthy Blerd space. So that I feel was a very impactful moment achieved in Black nerd history. That was a great answer. Last question. So what are your thoughts on the future of nerd culture and how do you hope to contribute to it? With this podcast, Blerdy-Girl Wednesday, hello, passenger seat parlay. That is my contribution to the Blerd Nation society. But to be honest, we need to support our black animators and our illustrators. That is something that we can all do. And there's actually black anime. Like, come on now, Boondocks is an anime. Hello, it feels, even though I'm gonna refer to any animation as anime, but Boondocks I felt like is a great American anime before they started following some freaking weird timed storyline like it. And Rick and Morty's not, but you know, when Rick and Morty changed the recipe to where they were just following some type of storyline, that's where these writers fuck up. Like, stop giving everything, you know, like we don't need a novella for shows like Boondocks and Rick and Morty. But yeah, a way that we can contribute to our Blerdy community is to support our black animators, our illustrators, our cosplayers. It's God, there's this one animator, I think he's called Individual. He has this segment called The Humans, which is like, it's kind of like therapy. It's such a blurred, beautiful blurred. I don't even know. Okay, let me go back. Individual, he has this segment called Humans. It's like he talks about different real life scenarios amongst our community, especially when it comes to dating or self-love, self-reflection. And instead of it just being Black people, it's different colors. You have the yellows, the reds, the purples, the blues. And he kind of breaks down the different personalities and associates them with hues and stuff like that. He talks about hues changing themselves to conform to different colors because they think that that's what people want to see. Like, man, shout out, bless this man, wherever he is. I hope he has a podcast. I got to go research because I haven't been on his page in a while, but I'm a huge fan of his work. Just support and just kind of let's normalize this. Black people aren't just athletes and musicians. We're good at many things. We're scientists. We're biochemists. I just named another type of science. Science. And then it's like we're always in the medical field too, but it's like we're writers. What are we? We're everything. Baseball players. Oh, that's an athlete. You see, this ain't the time right now, but y'all understand what I'm trying to say. It's like, people of color, we do more things than just dribble a ball and, rap about it. So yeah, I think I'm going to wrap up this Blerdy-Girl episode. But yes, everybody, that was just a little Q&A to just kind of get familiar with what we're going to talk about. We're definitely going to bring on different types of niches. We're getting ready for Spiritual Sundays, where I go ahead and give y'all the sermon of the week to kind of cover y'all and bless y'all. We're going to have Manic Mondays, where I go through my ADHD wormhole of conspiracies. Blerdy-Girl Wednesday, let's go. I'm thinking it's either going to be Teenage Trauma Tuesdays, because there's a lot of things that I want to go into as far as colorism. We have a separate segment, Uncomfortably Black, with a co-host, Leche Lux. Like, baby, tune in. Go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube. Share this post. Share this reading. Share your thoughts. Leave a comment. Tag me on Instagram, Valerie with a V, Valkyrie Rain. Go ahead and feel this thing. Not me trying to rap. It's just not going to flow. So either way, thank you guys so much for the outpour of love. This is your host, Valkyrie Rain, and it's a Blerdy-Girl Wednesday. Bye.